Welcome back to the colony. My name is Pravculear, and I'm the host of the show. So, yeah. It's been a pretty rough time for the colonists so far, with a few raids, but oh well, at least the raids have been easy, but I know they won't stay that way for long, so we probably need to get some hauling traps up and running, probably somewhere up here, and just protect the colony that way. I think that's the plan for this video, along with getting a few more settlements up and running. And hey, if you've been enjoying the series so far, so why not drop a like on the video and maybe even subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content from me. Let's see if I can actually afford a new settlement. Because I think that's how we're going to be surviving the raids. It's just mass-producing settlements all over the place. Oh, it's 3 grand. Never mind. Pats, let's see now. Right, you already have your farmland up and running. And, I-10, you have a quarry up and running too. That's your entire population is working the quarry, I believe. Tusia, you have another farmland. Can you have 2 farmlands? Nope. Surprisingly enough, the answer is no. That's kind of sad. I'll install an indoor hydroponics facility, though. Since I don't have one of those built. Right. Tusia. What else can I do? Oh yeah, the fences. I think trading yard for now. In recent news, Fields is back on his feet again, so that's great. Well, I think there's a massive forest fire affecting the West Any amalgamation. Right, that wasn't a logging camp. Oh well, we're going to do the controlled burn. Strange discovery deep in the mines. A strange presence has been felt and the miners have stopped working to investigate it. You know what, I think I'm just going to skip this one and go to the avoid and continue mining elsewhere. And Evie has gone off on a food bench. Reason? Darkness. And Fields has gone off on an insulting spree. And now there's a social fight. Was a social fight. And we have received 406 silver from that site, though. Oh hey, now the West Any and Tusia have paid us. What? 1,609 silver. Okay. Right, West Any. You are getting a wilderness guild. It costs 500 and gives us 1.5 times the animal production. I think that's pretty tasty and brings us up to a total of 4.1. Let's do it. And it only costs 500 silver too. And we have had a fashion level up. So let's see now. Let's do the resilient trait. Well, looks like there's another wounded animal in the court incident. Top option wins. Saucer's having a bit of a crisis of belief. Try to fertilize him is his new ideology. Badly malnourished was the reason. Okay. And I see I somehow managed to build 2 horseshoe pins. Well, it's Mad Hair time. And it's has somehow touched the bucket. Well, looks like I-10 has struck a red shore vein. Mine the vein at a steady, sustainable pace, please. And let's get a straw growing. Well, looks like the pot settlement has missed a supply delivery. And the craftsman improvise, please. Hey, we had a fun just party, and I wonder who wants to join. Rena. Problem is that I don't have a home for her yet. So let's just quickly build a wooden home. Build something like this. Let's see, I guess the door can be wooden. And of course, they'll be doing a annual event at some point. So let's see. Oh, hey, we got a loyalty parade. Let the celebrations continue. And we have a conversion on Sauce. Again. Let's try and convert Sauce to being a colonist. And Norton wants to join. He's a treehouse builder. Oh, it's Field's girlfriend. Alright. Welcome aboard, Norton. Acidity and sickly. Alright, I guess I can deal with that. Real problem is that I kind of want to start putting floors in. I just don't have the material for any of that. Looks like dense wildlife is affecting the Pat, Tusia, and Westany amalgamation. Let the herds flourish. Well, looks like we have 631 silver from the Pat settlement. And I think it's high time we get another settlement going. Where would the best place for food be? Probably in a temperate forest that's a plain. Or rather the grasslands, maybe. There seems to be a 1.58 final value. Temperate forest has a 1.73 final value on food production, no. You know, let's just plonk one down right here. And it looks like the wheat dot tax is arriving to the tune of 1,440 silver. Hot dog. And of course the citizens of my faction are currently reluctant to expand. Alright. Well, I coughed up 1,100 silver that time. Well, looks like the West End amalgamation is off to defend the Pat. Defense power 1. Still a 0% chance of victory. Even with that. Let's just see if I can increase the man. Yep. Well, we can now mess around with the edicts. One people united, +1 military level, -10 base tax percentage, 1.5 happiness gain, diversity we embrace, 15 base tax percentage, 0.5 base prosperity gain, and 1.5 unrest gain. Royal heritage, +25 death modifier, -500 base settlement cost, 0.9 settlement cost, 125 silver per cycle though. Company union, -10 worker cost, +1 worker cap, and +2 overmatched worker cap. 100 silver a cycle. Traders Federation, +10 base tax percentage, +25 death modifier, +5 worker costs, and times 1.15 death value, or Science Foundation. -15 base tax percentage and 1.25 research production. I'll take the one people united. Well, we can upgrade the Pat settlement, which I think is just gonna have to wait for after this. Or we can just upgrade I-10. Let's do that one instead. 4 days it will take. Anybody see the pants on this list for clothing? Because I sure don't. Outside of the kid pants over here. Right, never mind, found it. Turns out I'm just blind. And defense failure. Go figure. Well, Sauce has gone berserk. Alright, Sauce. Nice and easy. It's only not gonna turn it into a 3v1. And immediately, bombed over the head by Fields. Alright, Norton, you captured Sauce. Oh boy, unexpected craftsmanship, it's affecting Nephenor and Tusia. Encourage him to keep up the good work. Oh yeah, Nephenor is a new one. Right, you're gonna be a food production. Again. Let's see now. Farmland. I'm thinking grain mill. And of course, Hunter's Hut. Ooh, hey, free turtle pods. And it is nutrient paste meal times 32. Half of the hoppity. Yoink! Well, looks like there's a massive forest fire for West City and the Pat settlement. Perform a controlled burn, please. And that was 710 from the Pat settlement. And 1,239 from Ducia. That's over, by the way. I-10 has paid us 974 silver. And we have upgraded I-10 to level 2, so that's great. And Lifter rolls in with 162 silver. And we are going to upgrade the Pat settlement to level 2. And you know what I think the next improvement for I-10 is going to be the flint storage. Oh boy, Volcanic Winter, what fun! Looks like it's another loyalty parade. Let the celebrations continue, please. And I have dromedaries. Not for long, though, because that was the last series. And of course, there's a mad blue bird. Nice and easy, Norton. Just like that. Looks like Ducia and the Pat settlement have a food surplus going on. Start the surplus, please. Well, looks like there's a death in the family. A figure of high importance and connection to your capital in a settlement has been assassinated. Some people in the streets are spreading that it was you who caused the death. Hell, you. And that's where it cuts off. Investigate the assassination. Oh boy, go rot. That affects this pond right here. All 20 salmon. And we can now build stone roads between the settlements, so that's great. And Fields is off on a food bench. Not great. Well, looks like there's a mad butt now. Norton. Right, Fields. Yeah. This is one of the issues. Alrighty then. That takes care of the bot. Well, I-10 finally ran into a barren mine issue. I guess I'll just have to wait around. Well, we got 511 silver that time from the Pat settlement. Yeah, this is why I want a hallway of traps. Just to deal with these idiots. Yeah, because we got a manhunter pack. And it's blocking the delivery of 1,429 silver. Oh boy, it's raccoons. Lovely. One's already downed. Right, so Fields got hit. Once. And now the taxes have arrived. Good. And another 618 silver from the West End. The amalgamation has arrived. And let's give Lefanor here some indoor hydroponics. And I have dense wildlife affecting Lefanor and the Pat settlement. Capture and domesticate what we can for long-term gains, please. Well, that time it was 1,051 silver from Lefanor and 573 silver from I-10. Well, it would cost us 1,750 silver to found a new settlement. I think that's what we're going to be doing. You know what? I think I'll just settle on this here river tile. And yeah, I think this is just going to be the defensive wall for right now. Of course, it's probably not going to be built anytime soon because I don't have the granite for it. Which is why this quarry over here exists. Oh boy, massive forest fire. To the controlled burn. And the Confederation of Wasara has been established. That's this one down over here. Right here is supposed to be a food settlement. And then let's make sure that actually sits. So that's farmland. Indoor hydroponics. And grain mill. And of course, happiness. Let's increase the base stats percentage by 5, along with a 0.5 base happiness gained. And of course, there's a man alpaca. Go figure. Right, it's down south, so hopefully we can sneak around and deal with it that way. And it's dealt with. Well, it's a strange discovery thingy again. And of course there's a sub-top hunting Norton. Why wouldn't there be? Alright, Evie Norton, this might be on you. And now it wants revenge. And Norton got hit by Evie. Hopefully we got the medicine for that. Right, it's dead. Well, looks like we got the uninspected craftsmanship from Lefnor. Turn the craftsman to focus on weaponsmithing. Well, looks like a blacksmith has some inspiration. You know what? I'm gonna fund the masterwork this time. I've got the money for it. And yeah, I got the Quarry set up for granite chunks. And by that I mean the chiseled blocks. And of course we got 907 silver from the Pat settlement. Well, looks like they're having a party to celebrate Sauce's joining. Speaking of which, for colonists. Looks like we have 1,616 silver from Tusia and 744 silver from West Eddy Amalgamation. Well, it's a drug trade again, and it's high-10. Find the source. And we got some taxes. Told terrible medicine from Lefnor and almost 1,700 silver. Good. Yeah, we need to make sauce here a ranged option. Unfortunately, we just don't have one. The other three are just gonna have to deal with this man alpaca. Oh, there's 2 of them. Actually 3. Ruh-roh. Hopefully we don't have any accidental, shooting going on. Evie. Right, so we should just pick them off one by one. Anyways. Well, looks like they're delivering, Pawn is showing up anyways. Oh, hey, the lanes has shown up. And it's actually one of mine, I think. Anyways, the alpacas are dealt with. And the Confederation of Wasara's first tax bill is 786. And you know what, just because I know I'm probably going to run into some costs that probably has some dependencies on it, let's get the dough juice production up and running. With the penicillin production, along with the wake up and the side type. Well, looks like we've got enough silver to purchase emergency food imports to soften the blow of the food shortage that is affecting the Confederation of Wasara. Let's do it. It's 300 silver. Well, Fields and Norton are getting married soon. So let's point out the marriage spot in front of the farms as per usual. With this here tree in the background. It's a wounded animal again. Get that thing out of my court. Well, if you're wondering what we got out of that blacksmith inspiration event, it's a verted bow. Conveniently, I was looking for something for sauce. So, sauce. Right, you do the verdant bow. Well, it's the power settlements and the West City amalgamation's turn for a massive forest fire to the controlled burn. And now we had an unforgettable just party, and Wanderer wants to join. The problem is that I really don't have the space for the Wanderer, so... Maybe I can find some space. Press that. Social, still level 12. Happy hoppy. Yoink. And of course, it's because you're a high mate. You don't do any, fighting. Alright, Rogers. Go run to the settlement. I know Simba Club Alpha wants revenge for us, just defending ourselves. Go figure. Anyways, that's that Simba Club Alpha dealt with. Right, there's 2. Not anymore. Anymore. His Fields is, injured pretty badly. And Service says no. Right, back to whatever you were doing. Yeah, I think I might just end up building a new home out of, wood. Since that's basically what I've been doing. Yeah, I think this is a, bit of a ruh-roh moment in this playthrough. Looks like we got a great bow. A couple of flame bows. A couple of return bows and 1 short bow. Luckily for us, we got a, trader caravan nearby. I wonder. Can I just, bait the, traders into the caravan? Well, into the raiders. Do I even have that on? Service says no. Well, yeah, this is why I'm trying to build a hallway of traps. Well, they're coming after us. Let's be straight into the raiders. I mean, the caravan. Please stop shooting the, traders. They're allies. Okay, they just fled. So yeah, that's the easy way of dealing with those, people. Looks like the dense wildlife, event is affecting Tusia and the land, or Pat, yeah, the Pat settlement that I can't pronounce. And what's any amalgamation? Capture and domesticate, please. And hey, we brought some taxes to the tune of 709 silver. And of course, the real advent that we just had was pretty boring. And we have successfully received a modular hybrid rifle. Hot dog! Where did that one go? 'Cause I think, Amy's getting an upgrade. Oh, it's, still on the floor. Go grab your, upgrade, please. And yeah, taxes from Tusi at that time was 1,074 silver, and West Annie paid up, 765. Well, looks like we got an uninspected craftsmanship event again from the Pat settlement, Tusia, and Confederation of Wazero. This time, focus on weaponsmithing, please. And I-10's, payment this time was 166. And Lifnor has paid us, 12 terrible medicine and 1,213 silver. You know what? We got some empty mines affecting I-10. And high prospectors this time around. It's 400 silver, I got 10 grand. Actually, speaking of, the money. I'm thinking of just, founding a few more, mining settlements, if I can actually find some good spots. Well, here's a good spot. It's 4 grand though. Oh well, I need to burn some silver. Hmm. Any more? I think that might be it for that area. How about over here? Well, there's a 1.56 times tile right here. You know what? Sure. Well, that was a pretty boring festival of truth according to everybody who went. Fields and Norton are no longer in relationships. Rogers has formed a secretly bonded romantic relationship with Fields. Oh boy. Well, I guess it's time to get Fields into a different bedroom. Well, good thing I kept some money in reserve because there's a widespread food shortage affecting Tusia. I'll buy the emergency food imports. Please welcome Western Eom to the Empire. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that one. Oh yeah, that's right. You were supposed to be a mining settlement. So let's see now. Quarry. Industrial mining equipment depot. Flint storage. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm too broke for that one. Well, we got a loyalty parade going on in Tusia. Let the celebrations continue. And of course, there's a settlement in danger. Enemy power 8 and defense power 2. And it's a new one. Go figure. Let's set it to slot 1. Tis the season for food poisoning. Norton and Navy both have it. Of course, it was a defense failure. Why would it be a success? Taxes billed. Well, the Pat settlement has paid us 960 silver this time. Right, so the industrial mining depot is built and along with the quarry in Western settlement. Let's see now. I'm thinking trading post. And Tusia is paying us 1,285 silver that time. And the taxes from us any has arrived. It's 1,025 silver. Lebanor's turn to pay us herbal medicine times 12 and 1,069 silver. And Austin Baron has been established. Set squad, new squad 1, auto defend. Alright, you are another mining camp. So, let's see now. Quarry. Industrial mining depot. And, trading post. Oh wait, that was 240 silver from my 10. And it's the Confederation of Wasra's turn to pay. Up 1,233 silver. Looks like the walls are done for the hallway of traps. Now we need to actually stock it with traps. And this time it was a Sabbath light machine gun from the unexpected craftsmanship weapons focus. It's Norton's turn for that one. Sauce is off on a days. Have fun, Sauce. Well, looks like we have a cyclone, aimed at the men. Press out to pay respects in the comments below for them. And that's the asphalt road building for the settlements research completed. And now it's settlement asphalt highway research. Oh boy, our first raid! With the hallway of traps that are partially completed. Oh! Oh no! Well, I hope the pump shotgun person lights a spike trap to the face. And you 3 report in. Well, you 4. Rogers, you go hang out in the production facility. Sauce? Really? Oh well. Luckily, the raiders are not a problem because, yeah, they ran face first into the Holly of Trash, fully enough. So it was a good investment. Field's turn for a man to break. This time, a food binge. Lefenors has a food surplus. Host a grand feast to celebrate the bounty. Well, looks like, Evie tried to convert Fields to her ideology, which led to a social fight. Alright, and the Pat settlement has paid at 738 silver this time. And you know what, I'm gonna be getting a roll change. Rogers. You need to be the sophist. Alright, Rogers. You are going to be, keep converting on Evie. Well, that was a pretty terrible conversion, ritual. Certainty went from 68 to 88. That's the wrong way around. Alright, Tuesday paid up 1,005 silver, and West Any Amalgamation paid us 1,022 silver. Ooh, hey, more taxes. And this time from Lefnor, 12 terrible medicine and 1,069 silver. And Arton has paid us 280 silver this time. Well, the Confederation of Wasara's payment was 1,395 silver, with the Western settlement being 528. And let's put a Ramazan warehouse into the Western settlement. Well, Evie's off on a days, and now there's a blight on the corn. Oh hey, the strange discovery. Sent in the military. And now I have a marriage drawing on between Fields and Rogers. Well, looks like we found the ancient danger. It's probably this building if I had to guess. Right here. And we got a Rich Orphan event affecting the Western Settlement, I-10 and Austin Baron. Might have made at a steady, sustainable pace. And we have taxes from Austin Baron, 554 silver. And oh yeah, let's throw carpet making on to the list of things to research. Maybe for the asphalt highway. Alright. And it's another forest fire, this time for the Western Any Amalgamation and the Pat settlement. Controlled burn as per usual. Yeah, I think this is a good stopping point for this video, so if you want to get your name on the thread stream, there's a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below where you can do exactly that for as little as $1 a month. And that's I'll see you in the next one tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. Bye.